Challenger 2020. We're back here in Japan, taking on Kobe Leon, the team that Iniesta plays for in real life, and that David Villa did play for at one point as well. Right, so last time we were here, we just played Kumamoto AC. So we played 4 games since then. 3 wins and a loss, not bad. We won the 3rd round of the Emperor's Cup against Saitama United. We then beat them. Then we beat Tigre, and then we lost to Okayama FC 2-1 away from home. I believe we did. I suppose you could say I suppose we did dominate them. They beat us on possession, but we had a lot of shots in them, but it just wasn't meant to be. Well, since last time as well, we have made a good chunk of signings. We've signed all of these players from... we've signed 1, 2, 3, 7 players. For money as well, because as you know, we had a decent chunk of cash. These are the 2 loans we already have. We signed this guy, Kotaro Higashi, on a free. He did play in the States before for Charleston. He's played 3 games for us so far, got 3 assists and 2 player matches. He's been playing pretty well. Been playing as a left mid. He is default left winger, but was better than that we had before. We then got, I believe I was showing you this guy before the video ended last time. We got Morgan Feeney, who used to be at Everton. He's been playing pretty well, 2 games so far. Pretty good centre-back stats. Overall, a pretty good player. We got Mustafa Hassan as a centre mid. He's okay. He's not great. He's not awful though. We've got Takumi. We've got Takumi, who's a goalkeeper. Not incredible, but we had a issue with goalkeepers actually. We've had another goalkeeper. I don't know where he is now. We did have an issue with goalkeepers. I think it's the case we only had 1. But we've got this guy. He's kept a clean sheet. He played in the game we lost. Then we've got Dahun. Jong Dahun. I'm not sure. He's a right back from South Korea. He's not bad. He's better than the right backs we had. Wasn't very difficult though, because we didn't have good right backs at all. And then we've got Cian Flanagan, yes, we have an Irish player. We've got an English player and an Irish player in Japan. And this guy is actually really good. He's not been playing great, but as a central midfielder for this level, his stats are pretty damn good. Good current ability, good potential as well. With 350k as well. Say we signed him for nothing at all. Used to be at Palace. I'll never actually play for them obviously because he's only 19. Started his career at Southend. It was 9 years ago. Why can't I see his stats when he was 10? I don't know. And then our last signing, as I showed him a little bit there, Suguru Hino, 37-year-old goalkeeper, who, before I signed him, looks like he'd not played for 5 years. But we need another keeper. I did go in for quite a few different keepers, and they kept going somewhere else. Which is really annoying when you're desperately trying to sign a keeper, and they just don't come. We still have our chairman making signings for us as well. Probably won't take that because our restrictions are 5 foreign players in our starting lineup, unfortunately, which means we have to sort of balance it out between who our best players and Japanese players. Hence why I tried to sign some Japanese players as well to be first team players. But if we look at the table now, we are 10th. We're 2 points behind Kumamoto AC, we played in the last episode. And we're quite a few points off 4th. We're probably not going to make it up there due to the fact there's a chunk of games left, but we are quite a few points behind. Well, we're 17 points behind them. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But today's game is against these, who are currently saying 13th. Obviously their most known player, Iniesta. I'd say absolutely no physicals. For a 35-year-old, he's kept his physicals, but it's his mentals, and then, this 20 technique, 18 passing, and 20 first touch, and 18 dribbling. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to sign him. Did he want to join? No. And I'm pretty sure they asked for a chunk of money as well. Unfortunately, it'd been kind of funny to have him, because obviously Iniesta, one of the greatest players ever, well, graced a pitch, and he's playing in Japan. I suppose you go anywhere for your retirement, don't you? But I came back earlier than I thought I did. I didn't realise I was 4 days till the next match. We'll probably get through this pretty quickly. We'll talk about what the plans are, though. So I said the plan in last one was for the Asian Champions League first, because it's probably going to be the easiest to get. The hardest to get is going to be the European Champions League. Like, I don't think there's much doubt in that one, because it's well competed against probably the best teams in the world. The Asian one has obviously the Chinese League, which is, well, incredibly better. It's just better than the rest of the Asian leagues. The South American one, I've no clue. Probably a Brazilian or Argentinian team will be best for that. And then North American, I hate the US. That sounds horrible. I don't hate the US. I hate the MLS. I hate the format of it because I don't understand it well enough. So we might take a different team for that. Mexican team's playing it, I believe, so a Mexican team might not be the worst idea for that. And that one, oh, and the, yeah, let's just count what else there is. I've kind of forgot through them all, but they might be the plans to do it, because they might be the easiest ways. I suppose the European one is just going to be any of the big European teams that we know they are, your Barcelona's, your Real Madrid, your Man City's, your Bayern Munich's, someone like that. Well, football usually changes, and United end up becoming the best team in the world because they sign absolutely everyone. So it might be a case of in 2040, when I win for the European Champions League, I might end up at United. But for now, we are still at Sundai Lumia, and I am definitely going to pause it because we're taking a while to get through the days. So I'll come back when we're at the game. Right, so we are on game day. We have a few issues that are pretty obvious from the start. His keeper's injured, his right mid's suspended, and Flanagan is also suspended, so unfortunately you won't see him. But if we quick pick, yeah, we get as usual, well, not usual, we get what you probably saw a lot of last time. So Hashimoto comes back into the team. We might have to fill around with a little bit because I don't really want to play you in a more defensive role. I'm pretty sure you're capable of playing cam. So why is your centre mid role? One of his best centre mid roles is playing as a ball winner. It's slightly annoying. But we're going to go with this. I think we might actually... I'm just going to play you as centre mid on support. Right, so this team we're going to go with. I'm not going to go for everyone's name because, well, all you know is we've got Guedes still up front. I'm going to see if he can, well, perform some magic like he has previously, because we need goals. Goals win your games, obviously. So I'm quite glad they actually just randomly had a pretty good striker loaned in, because hopefully he can produce the goods in this game. Now, are they playing Iniesta? Well, that's boring. They're not playing him. He's not on bench. Well, we've got a corner. Not quite put back in. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. I think it's too quick. Oh, can we not get countered? Let's... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so someone. Yep. Yep, just let him run that wing. Let's let him put a ball in the box, and we got countered. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, 12 minutes in, and we've been countered. I've got to say, I saw that coming. We'll skip that because we don't see it again. Oh, and they've got another free kick. Brilliant. Brilliant. We're 2-0 down in 16 minutes. Actually, I do want to see this again because I want to know what happened here. They've hit the post, and it's just a scramble, and our defenders have done absolutely nothing right there. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, can we actually have a highlight? Right, so Hassan, do something with ball. I suppose that's something. Oh, he's beating his man. Put it. Ah, the crossing ability of these players is absolutely exceptional. It's a brilliant tackle, actually. It's a brilliant tackle from them. Why? I hate it when they do that. That's such a football manager thing. Real life, your player is taking a touch there and doing... Oh, I'm not doing that. Come on, a bit of pressure. Bit of pressure. Thank you. Oh my god. Now, I was convinced that was going in, not gonna lie. Was that the chance? Oh god. When my defender passes it very lightly back to my keeper, and my keeper, you know, struggles to, well, do anything, that's when I probably should be concerned. And I can tell you something, I am definitely concerned. Oh, come on, try and keep the ball a little bit. Don't boot it. Like, right, Aguero's done really well to get to that. Put it across right, brilliant. Nishimura is getting one back with Aguero's assist. Aguero's made the most out of a hospital ball then. Was that really a hospital ball? In honesty, it's actually not the worst pass in the world. I'd just love to know how much he actually meant it. Because I'm going to say not much. Pretty sure it was just a clearance. We've got one back. Now, she needs to score two more, and hope they don't score. The likelihood of that is probably pretty slim. We could do with them just doing bad. Yeah, it's struggle for possession in the opposition's half. That's just what you want to hear. We don't really seem to keep much possession in any game, to be honest. We seem to make the most of what we have of the ball. Except this game, and the game we lost. So we actually don't make the most of the ball. We actually seem to squander it quite a lot. Oh, why is my sister making comments? Well, we've got a corner anyway. I need to take my... Come on. He's offside? No, it's an own goal. Oh. I thought it'd been disallowed. What happened? It looked like we had a player get it on... I'm pretty sure that's Guedes' goal, but I'll take the own goal. That's 2-2. It's better than what it was. I'm still convinced that should have been Guedes' goal, and I really need to make some subs. Because my players are tired. Guedes is really tired. So we are going to bring him off. We're going to Sato on. Feeney is also tired. And we'll leave it at that, because I am not risking getting an injury. Can we get another chance though before the game's finished? I said can we, not can they. Oh, we have the ball actually. Sato's just come on. Really need to pass it. You can tell when they're going to shoot. You can just tell when they're going to shoot. If they've not passed it as they're approaching the box, they're going to shoot. And when I'm playing in the Japanese league and I bring on a random sub, oh god, this is going to be a chance for someone. Yeah, when I bring on a random sub, I'm going to say you're not going to have good long shots. He's got ball again though. Sato, good. Make the most of it. Actually, that's a interesting pass, but it's worked. Oh, he's put it over. Nishimura. He's put it over. That's surely the last chance at the game. Oh, we could have got it then. Right at the end. Right at the end we could have got it. That's annoying. But I'll take a draw. It's a home game though. Not the worst result, not the worst result. Everyone else around us seems to have slipped up a little bit as well. We're still in 10th. We've we said we finished mid-table, and 10th for them is mid-table. I suppose because there's 18 teams, and 9th is dead mid-table. So it's not the worst result as long as we can stay around this area. Got 2 points in front of Saitama, a point behind Kumamoto still, and then 3 points behind Rosa. So it's not looking dreadful. Like, it could be a lot worse. So we have our... Who do we play? So we play 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. August is going to be a bit of a tough month. We have our Emperor's Cup 4th round, so against these. Also in our division, but 2nd from bottom. But this is not going to be easy. This was arguably the easiest game of the month. And then we have to play all these. We're all top 5. Right, that's not ideal. These are 2nd. I know for a fact that if I record for that game, it's going to go one of 2 ways. We're either going to get battered, or we're going to draw. Oh no. But we will come up for that game. But first, I want to show you something. Right. Our finances are very good, actually. Right. You kind of think, random team, Japan. Don't know how big football is in Japan, to be honest. But we make money every single month. And we make over 200, well, no, we make around 200k every single month. Oh wait, sorry, that's the income for this month. Yeah. We're on the 3rd of August. This is income for this month. We have the thing of, we're a big stadium, and we hardly pay any wages. A lot of our money actually comes out from the matchday expenses, and from tax. It's basically how we're losing most of our money. And wages when they do come out. But we're not exactly... How much of your wage are we spending? I know you're really good. Like, I have no doubts how good he is, but how much of your wage are we paying? Not even all of it, we're paying half of it. Just under half of it. Wow. I didn't realise how much we're spending. To be honest, it don't really matter because we have a good chunk of money, but we are constantly making money as well. So I don't know what our finances are going to look like next season. I know our projection looks, well, kind of good, and I mean, our budget is predicted to be in the millions for next season. And 5.5 million or 5.5 million at the start of the season is probably going to be pretty good. Because we'll be able to really advance this team if we have that much money. Our only problem obviously being we can only sign Japanese players. Well, we can sign 5 foreign players, and the rest have to be Japanese. And sort of limits us a little bit because, well, this guy could be a good guy trying to sign at some point. If we look at the Japanese national team, yeah. They don't have one, apparently. So we're going to have a few issues. Obviously, Minamino is never going to happen, obviously, because it's just signed for Liverpool. And, yeah, the best Japanese players aren't incredible. I mean, he's played for Inter, but they're not exactly the greatest players in the world. I suppose if we got the best Japanese players in the world, we'd be the best Japanese team in the league. I'd love to have Shinji Kagawa. That's not going to happen. But we might have to make these 5 foreign players we can have be very, very good players. We're signing players with 5 mil. We might want to sign 5 marquee players for $1 mil each, or 1 really good one for 5 mil. But, well, we might not even get that 5 mil, we might get more, we might get less, depends how the season actually goes, because you actually do get money for finishing 1st, 2nd and 3rd, you don't get any for finishing anywhere else, so we're not going to get any of this. 2 mil finishing 1st is pretty good, especially if you qualify into the Champions League, qualifying into the Champions League, sorry. You can get money from that as well. I don't know how much that is, I've never actually participated in the Asian Champions League. but we'll get money from the Emperor's Cup as well, I assume. I don't know how much this is. I couldn't tell you. I see the 4th round, which is annoying. Final. 100k. Okay, so not that much actually. But our finances are looking peachy. Very, very peachy indeed. So our money keeps going up. That should keep going up. This is never tends to be 100% accurate. You can get less, you can get more. It depends if our balance keeps rising, because we're making money. And it's looking pretty good. I don't like how it predicts our expenditure to double next season. We'll work out why that is. It'll probably be more than that anyway. But yeah, we'll next episode we'll be playing Sakai FC, who are currently sat in 2nd. Pretty cosy in 2nd actually. Not going to get to 1st, and unlikely to lose their spot with 5 points in front of 3rd. So it's not going to be an easy game. They have some good players. Okay, yeah, interesting game. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching.